More NASA images. Spacecraft snaps bizarre polygon shapes on the surface of Mars in stunning detail. These bizarre shapes on the red planet, formed by the action of water and ice during the Martian spring, have been captured in stunning NASA images. Images of the mysterious polygons snapped by the high-resolution imaging science experiment HiRISE camera on board NASA's the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter March 30th. The patchwork of white zigzags can be seen interspersed with occasional sprays of black and blue fanning out across them. Both features are signatures of the Martian spring, formed as a result of cycles of thermal contraction caused by water frozen in the shallow subsurface, they said. The researchers said both water and dry ice have a major role in sculpting Mars' surface at high latitudes. Water ice frozen in the soil splits the ground into polygons. Erosion of the channels forming the boundaries of the polygons by dry ice sublimating in the spring adds plenty of twists and turns to them, they said. Sublimation is the name given to the transition of the solid directly to gaseous state, bypassing the usual liquid state in between. You can imagine the temperature differences, right? The team continued saying spring activity is visible as a layer of translucent dry ice coating on the surface develops vents that allow gas to escape. The gas carries along fine particles of material from the surface, further eroding the channels, and the particles drop to the surface in dark fan-shaped deposits. Sometimes the dark particles sink into the dry ice, leaving bright marks where the fans were originally deposited. Often the vent closes, then opens again, so we see two or more fans originating from the same spot, but oriented in different directions as the wind changes. And according to researchers, both of the fans and polygons can last for several years, gradually shifting the Martian landscape as the ice seasonally expands and contracts. This is amazing. Designed to study climate and geology of Mars alongside relaying data from surface missions back to Earth, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter was launched in 2005. Via its suite of cameras, spectrometer, and radar, the orbiter has collected an abundance of images of Mars from its vantage point, some 155 to 196 miles in orbit. The HiRISE camera is the largest reflecting telescope even to be carried on a deep space mission and is a whopping 1 foot 8 inch in length. It's capable of capturing images with a resolution of 1 foot from the altitude of 190 miles, so you can understand how high definition it is. For comparison, satellite images on Earth are typically only available with a resolution of 1 foot 8 inches. Now, HiRISE is not the only camera carried on board Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. The context camera CTX provides grayscale images that are used as context maps for the targeting observation of HiRISE and CRISM, the orbiter's spectrometer that scientists use to map out the mineralogy of Mars. The third camera is MARCI, M-A-R-C-I, the Mars Color Imager, a relatively low-resolution wide-angle camera that's used to create a weekly weather report for Mars that helps researchers better characterize the planet's seasonal and annual climate variations. And the orbiter's final piece of imaging equipment is the Shallow Subsurface Radar, or SHARAD for short, which allows scientists to probe the internal structure beneath the Martian ice caps. So this is the latest on what these images have picked up. This is by Ian Randall on Express UK. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.